It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, reporting live at the Reason Sports Center. And today we have an NFL matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans have their star quarterback, Tremon, Shady, who's in his third year, and he's been a top 10 quarterback ever since he hit the NFL. As a rookie, he led the Texans to the playoffs after being a 5th round pick. And then last year, he ended up being a Pro Bowl quarterback, led the Texans to a playoff win. And this year, Tremon is determined to get his team to a Super Bowl. Week 1, Tremon made his season debut against the Indianapolis Colts, a team that he normally struggles against, and he threw 4 touchdown passes, and the Texans had a comfortable lead in this game. This week will be a different task though. The Denver Broncos have an elite defense, and they have the number 2 overall pick in the 30-20 draft, Dedrick Richardson at quarterback. Let's go over to the NFL on CBS to see this game. The Broncos come out with a light box, so the Texans keep it on the ground on first down. After running the ball every play on this drive, it'd be 3rd down and 6. They would send Jake Charles in motion. Shady drops back, dumps it off to Jake Charles after he doesn't like what he sees downfield, and it's a first down. 2nd and 8, Shady had a run play called, but he checks out of it. Broncos played a perfect coverage for the play. Shady dumps it off to the running back, and it'd be 3rd down and 1. Normally on 3rd and short situations, the Texans would just hand it off to Jake Charles, but he's not in the game. So Tremon Shady makes an audible at the line of scrimmage, drops back, has time, fires it across the middle to Chris Ferguson on the slant, and it's a first down. The Texans get another first down after giving the ball to Jake Charles. Now it's 1st down and goal. Charles lined up in the slot. They sent him in motion. Shady with the play action. Has time, pocket collapsing, starting to scramble, trying to find somebody. Everybody's locked up. He's just going to throw it away. 2nd and goal. Shady drops back, has time, dumps it off to Roberts, and the all-pro tight end gets stopped short of the goal line. That'll be the end of the first quarter. The Denver Broncos are up 3-0 over the Houston Texans. Third and goal. Will the Texans take the lead, or will the Broncos get off the field? Shady drops back, dumps it off to Charles. Can he get there? No, sir. And they'll have to settle for 3. After taking the 3, the Texans defense will get another stop, so the score is still tied 3-3. Texans with the ball right now. Shady, play action, throws it across the middle to Roberts, and he has the first down and a lot more. Roberts was an all-pro as a rookie last season. His ability to create a safety net across the middle of the field versus 2 high safety looks is a huge plus for this Texans offense. Texans keep it through the air. Shady with time, throws it to Brent Roberts once again. 9-yard reception. The Broncos have shut down the 2 wide receivers for the Texans. Roberts is the main guy in the offense right now. 2nd and 10. Shady throws it once again to Brent Roberts. Another first down. If the Broncos keep leaving the middle of the field open, Tremon Shady will continue to eat up the defense. 7 for 10, 80 yards so far in this game. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Shady drops back with time, navigating the pocket, has a free rusher. Jake Charles picks him up, and he's trying to find somebody. Can't find anyone, so he just throws the ball away. The Broncos secondary has been elite today. 3rd down and 1. Shady keeps it on the ground with Jake Charles, and it's a first down. 1st and goal. Texans come out in a goal line formation. Shady hands the ball off to Charles. He walks into the end zone untouched. And that will be halftime. The Texans are up 9-6 over the Denver Broncos. Nice defensive struggle going down here in Denver. It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, and this is the Reason Halftime Show. This halftime report is brought to you by the Reason Sports Universe. This will show you how to get a character in our video game universe. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. Halftime. Both of these teams are going at each other. Nice defensive struggle going on, 9-6. The Broncos have a young, inexperienced quarterback, hasn't had a lot of playing time in the NFL, while the Texans, on the other hand, have a quarterback that's actually played in 2 playoff games. He's not the oldest guy in the NFL, but he does have a lot of experience. Normally in defensive matchups like this, it comes down to the quarterback and who's going to make the big mistake. Will it be Richardson? Will it be Shady? We'll find out in the second half. The Broncos have played a lot of split safety looks this game, and that's kind of thrown off the explosiveness of the Texans offense. Shady with the play action, dumps it off to Charles. Tries to break a tackle, but he ends up being short of the sticks. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3. This is a huge down for both teams. Texans have been 3 for 5 on 3rd down so far this game. Shady with time, trying to find somebody. Shady ends up getting sacked on the play. Loss of 11. The Broncos with a huge 3rd down stop. This is great zone coverage from the Broncos defense. They locked up every single route. Pressure ends up getting to the quarterback and he's down on the ground. But the Broncos give the ball right back to the Texans. Shady drops back with a pump fake. Shady staying in the pocket, ends up getting sacked. But they're clamped up again. He low-key had a guy running across the middle of the field open, but he decided not to throw it. Shady throws to the Brent Roberts. He catches the rock, but he gets smacked on the play, forcing a 2nd down and 3. The Texans need a huge play right now. Shady with the play action, scrambling. Those are the Brent Roberts once again. Throughout this game, the Broncos have shut down the wide receivers for the Texans, but so far, Brent Roberts has been stepping up. 86 receiving yards in this game, as Shady only has 124 passing yards. But Shady is starting to heat up. 1st down and 10, 3:40 left. Shady, play action. Dime to Ferguson right there. Nice anticipation. Tried to make a move after the catch, but he couldn't really get anything going. 3 catches, 36 yards for Ferguson in this game. Shut down. Score is 9-9. 3:30 left to go in the game. Shady gets a little bit of pressure, fires it in the coverage, and it's picked. Throughout this whole game, we were wondering who's going to make the big mistake, who's going to make the play. Shady ends up making a mistake, turning the ball over late in the ball game. And this could be the Texans' fate. But Tremon needs to get on his knees and thank his defense because they spared him once again, giving him the ball back with less than 3 minutes left to go in the game. Shady drops back, goes deep, puts it on the money. Do not give Tremon Shady a second chance. You give Tremon Shady a second chance at life, he's going to make you pay. And this ball was as perfect as it can be. And this is what happens when you play cover 3 and your cornerbacks are close to the line of scrimmage and you got a burner like Chris Ferguson, he's going to get behind your DB. When you need him to make a play, Tremon Shady makes one. After getting in the field goal range, it would be 3rd down. Shady drops back, dumps it off to Roberts. He ends up being short of the 1st down and they'll have to settle for 3. 1:12 left to go in the game. The score is 12-9. The Broncos and Dedrick Richardson have the ball now. Richardson drops back, has time, throws a pick, and that'll be the end of the ball game. The Houston Texans end up winning 12-9 in a defensive battle. And Shady would take a knee, and that would be the end of the ball game. This was not Tremon Shady's best outing. The defense was locking down the wide receivers, forcing him to be patient. He made one big throw in this game, and that's all they needed. Jake Charles, the player of the game, 18 for 98 and a touchdown. The Houston Texans are now 2-0. The Denver Broncos are now 0-2. The Texans, they need to watch the film from this game, get into the lab, and need to improve big time. Not a great day statistically for Shady. 15 for 26, 128 passing yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick, 57% completion percentage. That's just not a good day. No matter how you slice it, it's just not a good day. Jake Charles, 18 for 98, 5.4 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. They should have kept it on the ground with Charles a lot more in this game. Receiving though, Brent Roberts, 7 for 85. Calvin Dotson, Patreon member, 1 catch, 22 yards. Chris Ferguson, 4 for 74. Dedrick Richardson, the second overall pick from last season, 7 for 18, 82 yards, no touchdowns in the pick. Isaiah King Jr., 10 for 54. He's a subscriber to the channel, the rookie. Ace King, the rookie, top 10 pick, 1 catch for 11 yards in this game. Texans defense shut him down. The Texans 293 total yards on the offense, but they held the Broncos to 162 total yards. Here are the team stats. They did their thing. But anyways, it's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all comment on the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And make sure you click on the post notification bell too. If you want to see the #1 middle linebacker in the NFL take over a game, then click this video right here.